Okay, look, I'll be the first to say that I am looking forward to the Inside arc. I've already made 2 videos on it. However, this fight is turning out to be pretty fire. In fact, I'm looking forward to this fight more than the Inside arc as of currently, because Seki and Okubo are just going ham. Like, the back and forth here is incredibly gripping. Like, if you were to ask me, even though I lean more on Okubo's side, even as I read the chapter, I have doubts. I'm like, yo, Seki's probably gonna do it. I'm conflicted when it comes to who I think is going to win this at the end of the day. However, let's get into the chapter. Again, fairly action-packed. However, there are a few key moments that I will basically highlight in this review. The first one is that Seki's power bomb, which was the last move he did in the last chapter, didn't quite work because he did it from his knees, even though the panel looked absolutely amazing while he was doing it. So he had to do a second power bomb while trying to stand up. As he tries doing it, Okubo had choked him out that entire time, so he loses consciousness, which surprisingly goes against or doesn't actually favor Okubo, because he had actually prepared himself to get slammed full on. And so you have things go wrong on both sides, which results in a temporary double KO, which was insane. Like, it was absolutely insane to see that specifically happen. However, they get up again and they go at it all over again. And again, I've been saying this since the battle started. It seems as though Seki is kind of trying to motivate Koga to go to the inside. Even though he has his doubts, he has to do things his own way, right? Like, maybe he doesn't necessarily have to be as strong. He just needs to specialize in what he can. Do what you can do when the time comes. Don't hesitate, Hesitation is defeat. Basically, some Sekiro action, right? And this is actually embodied a lot more in Seki's pro wrestling, right? His motto is influencing Okubo. Like, at first, Okubo was resistance. Koga actually mentions this in the previous chapter, that Okubo, he doesn't, go at the pace of his opponent. He usually tries to break it down. However, Okubo is forced to go at Seki's rhythm, because Seki's, pressure is just too damn strong. And we see here Okubo and Seki going for another clash, and Okubo goes for strikes while Seki tries to, grab him and tank some hits. He's basically trying to tank the hits, but also trying to hurt Okubo at the same time. So hurting his hands, and so he's going to try to basically outplay him in that way. It's a battle of endurance when it comes to Seki here. And that's very important, because Okubo, I think he will probably realize that, because you don't want to I don't think very few people could beat Seki at his own game, right? I can think of very few people capable of that. So Okubo is gonna have to come up with something, right? Something's gonna have to happen for him. However, it seems as though something might actually happen, because we have potentially the golden 8 seconds, which I'll probably do a short video on, theories on what that could possibly be. But Okubo's cooking. Okubo is in the kitchen. So we'll see what happens next chapter. Again, awesome fight, awesome chapter. Love Seki, love Okubo in this fight. It's delaying my inside expectations, right? The inside arc, but it's a good detour. These Kengan, non-tournament matches are fire. So yeah. Anyways, that's the review. Like, sub, all that fun stuff.